Well, hello. Hold on, let me go the music. Hello. I was going to do this a few days ago, but uh, I wound up being more busy than I thought I would. And when I wasn't busy, I was exhausted. So, here we are with an unusual day to do one of these streams. Oh, god damn it. There. You good? Okay. I forgot to check the webcam before I started streaming. So, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. The title art looks familiar, the name seems familiar, but I can't quite place it. See if sleeve helps at all. Candle is an adventure with challenging puzzles. Not adventure game, just adventure. Play as Teku, a young novice on a dangerous journey to rescue his... Oh, sorry. On a dangerous journey to rescue his tribe shaman from the evil tribe of the Wakcha. That's not the name of an actual tribe, is it? Because otherwise, that could be a little awkward. But the way is littered with sinister traps and difficult obstacles. To master these challenges, you need to have keen eyes and a good sense for your environment, or your next step may be your last. But Teku has a special gift. His left hand is a candle. As someone who is left-handed, that sounds nightmarish. Let it be a bright beacon to drive off your enemies or to shed light on dark, and it just stops there. Did the games fly? Well, this one flew into my mailbox. And we're going to give it a try. I mean, the art style so far is intriguing to me. Squirrel-handed Gregor.
Legend tells us that the gods created and destroyed the world 4 times. A ray of light beamed down from the sky and struck the earth. From it flowed water, spilling out over the mountains and plains. With it, life was born.
Is it bad I was expecting it to turn into a
After
basketball?
their intervention, the gods observed how this life expanded. Patiently, they watched its evolution and development. Trees spread over the arid earth, and the sky, previously grey and roiled by endless storms, turned calm. Time passed.
Okay, now I'm waiting for like Mario to fly in and just start running around on it.
Intelligence and consciousness emerged. Some of the beings started to speak to their creators. They thanked them for having given their lives meaning, for things worth striving, and for dreams.
These guys would be the bad guys in another game,
Something marvelous
just based on their appearance.
Civilization.
But not here.
The different peoples multiplied and flourished in harmony, sharing knowledge and becoming wiser and wiser. The gods contemplated all of this with satisfaction. But then, something happened. These creatures, who had come so far, were invaded by ambition and greed. All the knowledge accumulated over centuries, all the advances were now being used by some to dominate others. That's when the violence started. Wars broke out, like a great storm, devastating everything in its path. Everything that these beings had achieved evaporated.
Is this where the space shuttle piloted by Bruce Willis lands on it?
Furious. A great firestorm razed the earth and burned down its forests. The water that emanated from the mountains evaporated. The peoples were condemned, and all intelligent creatures vanished in the flames. Then the gods decided to try again.
I see. So the gods deleted their save, and they're just going in on a fresh file.
The teachings of his master flooded his mind. Teku opened his eyes. In front of him he saw all the stars in the firmament. Suddenly he heard a fire crackling nearby. The last thing he remembered were the voices of alarm. His home was being attacked. Then he staggered to his feet. There was no time to lose.
Okay. I definitely feel like I've seen this before. I've maybe seen like a trailer for it. Oh, okay, so they basically just dumped a couple pages of the manual in here. Oh, it's gonna make me do that instead of just jumping back immediately. No, no need to do that.
Teku couldn't go on. It was too dark.
Okay, so we kind of just set ourselves on fire, if I'm interpreting this correctly.
Oh no! That poor man told Teku what happened. The tribe of the Wakcha had attacked the village and captured prisoners. One of them was Yaka, the tribe's shaman. He had to do something.
Oh no! Anyway. Oh, that little change up in animation. So far, I'm into this. That said, it does seem like the thing where I'm going to get stuck at some point. And by at some point, I mean maybe 10 minutes from now. Oh, you get plenty of save files here. Okay, that makes me wonder if it's possible for some puzzles to have multiple solutions, or how many endings this game has.
Teku looked back one last time. His village, once full of life, was now an immense flame that reared up against the darkness of the night sky. The few survivors left waved goodbye to Teku in a small gesture of hope. The tears streamed down their masks as they thought about all that had been lost.
Tears not pictured.
But there was no time to lose. He was determined to find Yaka and the rest of his men. After all, a light guide must never abandon its shaman, no matter what. After 3 hours of crossing the forest, as he followed the trail of the Wakchas, the first rays of sun
The narrator was
started
counting.
to filter through the branches of the trees. When he emerged from the thicket, Teku stopped at the foot of a cliff. The captor's trail ended there. There was a large marsh down below, and a few bonfires dotted the landscape. It could be them. Teku leaned out over the abyss, trying to figure out the best way of getting down, without realizing that the ground he was walking on was giving way under his weight. His adventure was about to begin.
I think his adventure already began with his village burning down.
Wake up, Teku. Come on.
Okay, yeah. 1, I'm really into the art style. 2, this definitely seems familiar. I know I've seen this somewhere before. Ah, alright. I can get behind that. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know what I'm going to do.
Teku observed the gigantic carved rock. It appeared to be an effigy of a powerful toad. It must represent somebody important. Nevertheless, the wooden structure didn't seem very stable.
I want to see what the game over thing is. Oh, okay, you just respawn. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Will this work? No. I mean, jumping up across the pit seemed like the obvious thing, but it seemed like there might have been enough space for that to work. Go down the ladder. Oh, the ladder's gone. Okay, so there has to be some other means of getting out of the way of that. Means which I may or may not have right now. Okay, I will keep this in mind for later. Peppa Pig style narration. I mean, I'll take your word for it, because I've never actually watched Peppa Pig. Hmm? I see.
Teku immediately recognized the man who was asking for help. It was one of the bodyguards of Yaka, his tribe shaman. He had to help him, but how could he get to him? He had heard stories about those platforms. The ancients used them to travel rapidly to distant places. But to use it, he needed his candle to be burning.
Is it gonna kill him? Shut up, I'm listening to the rabbit's story. So that thing's looking for honey. Storybook style narration. Yeah, I mean, if you've played like the King's Quest games, then this kind of narration will seem pretty familiar. Okay, sure. This is well and truly an adventure game. I thought for a moment that there might have been something at the bottom of there, but no such luck. So, is this a good time to mention that I was never particularly good at adventure games? That seems like something I probably should have mentioned earlier. Then again, I was playing adventure games where, like, you have a puzzle where there's a big monster in the way, and the solution to it was throw a pie in its face. Alright, I need to find a place to light the candle. Right now I have a dart, but I don't have the means to actually use the dart. Oh, I see now. The moment that chain gets pulled down, the ladder goes with it. So is it possible to do this in such a way that I can make it back to the ladder before it gets pulled down by the chain? Alright, now is there something else in the environment that I'm missing? Or is it actually possible to just use the dart without having something to fire it? I'm gonna look around here a little bit more. Okay, can't do anything with that yet. Yeah, I thought there might have been another doorway or path or something that I was just overlooking. That's something I can light on fire. Oh, it was something that simple the entire time. I can adventure game eventually. Right, well, I have the jar now. Okay, yeah. They're not gonna make it possible to push the thing all the way off the cliff. Could I use that to maybe get some of this? No, but there is an interact point with that. All right. Surely there is a use for that somewhere. Might as well save. Because it is an adventure game, I inherently do not trust like that.
Teku observed the gigantic carved. Teku observed the gigantic carved rock. Just like the honey. Okay, but it sounds like it's citing a very specific place for the honey, but where would that be? Can't get too close to that thing or it'll eat me. Have to remember to press jump at the right time.
Okay, now there isn't anything else up here. Just stops you from progressing. There's no use prompt for the water. I would really prefer not to have to look anything up for this. But I am rapidly reaching the point where I just don't know what to do. Ah! Yeah, ah. Sorry, my headphones are falling off. Oh! Is this gonna be like an another world scenario? Hold on, I have an idea. Ah. Now, in theory, since we're holding the poison dart, that thing should die. Switch can't be operated.
Teku observed the gigantic carved.
I badly need to figure this out. I would hate to look something up for the first area. God, I'm gonna feel really dumb when I realize what I'm supposed to do.
Riku observed the gigantic carved rock. It appeared to be an effigy of a powerful toad. It must represent somebody important. Nevertheless, the wooden structure didn't seem very stable.
Possible to stand on the other side in that moment where it like stops moving mostly. Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. Wow. You know how I use the phrase sometimes, I'm slow but I get there eventually? This is one of those times.
A large symbol painted in green was hidden behind the enormous rock. He didn't know its meaning, but he had the feeling it was something important.
Okay, screw it, save. Also figure out what that thing was that I just picked up. Wait, cutting rock. Okay, maybe that could be used in that other area with the rabbit. Also, saves are really fast. I'm just glad it wasn't some obscenely stupid solution, like something like what the later King's Quests would have. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? I'm getting to think our hero's not as resourceful as he should be. Well, into the unknown. Okay, you can grab that. I see. Will that just happen the moment I pull up? Yes. Okay. I figured that had to be for something. Might be one of those times where I just run through the different permutations. Oh. Hmm. I'm gonna go back and check that symbol again. Okay, that doesn't necessarily help me.
A strange mechanism seemed to be controlling the water, coming out of the enormous gourd. And Teku remembered having seen that symbol before.
Yes, I've seen the symbol before, but I don't know what it means. Oh, great, there's another one over there. I'll give it this. If you do die, it's pretty generous about checkpointing you.
A strange mechanism seemed to be controlling the water, coming out of the enormous gourd. And Teku remembered having seen that symbol before.
Yeah, but in the words of Jack Skellington, what does it mean? What does it mean? Okay, we tried all waters up, didn't do anything. All fires up, didn't do anything. Try all tree up. And still nothing.
A large symbol painted in green was hidden behind the enormous rock. He didn't know its meaning, but he had the feeling it was something important.
Is that the quake symbol in the background? We'll say it is.
A strange mechanism seemed to be controlling the water, coming out of the enormous gourd. And Teku remembered having seen that symbol before.
Yeah, the symbol that he doesn't know what it means. You're supposed to get all waters up and then pull the other one. Nope. Ugh. I have no idea how or why that worked. Did that change anything about the other area? No, it did not. Oh, God. Well, I hit jump. I'm guessing it wants you to just jump straight up. Yeah, someone's gonna have to explain that puzzle solution to me, because I don't get it. Another thing I can't use. Finally, we got some fire.
It was a Wakcha warrior. But unfortunately, there was no trace of the shaman. It's possible that the main group had gone on ahead. He had to be careful. They were very dangerous. I have an idea. Why would you not fire it?
So there's no way to fire it. You can load it, but you can't actually fire anything with it yet. Wait. You're telling me this bow has a fuse? Okay, I get the whole candle motif, but this seems slightly excessive. So there's a pressure plate. But how do I get him to step on the pressure plate without me ending up in the path of the dart? It doesn't like the light. Okay, got a couple more items. I'm going to put that other thing aside for now. Because now I can carry this fire back. And hopefully solve a couple of other puzzles earlier in the game. I think that's my issue with this. I get locked in on, I have to solve this thing now solely with what I have now. I'm going to save just in case. Okay, let's see if we can get anything past here.
Macho Cuco? Isa Dacha. Oh, Cobita. Coca Condor na wapalta.
From the looks of it, the Watcher warrior had taken the windmill and chained up the boat to prevent anyone from following them. Teku had to get the key.
Wata Popina. Oh, Cobita. Coca Condor na wapalta. Isa Dacha. Macho Cuco?
I'm only very loosely following all of this, but as far as I can tell, we commit Grand Theft Auto on a boat,
To cross over to the
and then we
other
get some of
side,
those novelty
the
pressed
old
pennies.
lady asked Teku for 2 coins in exchange for the trip.
Okay, I should check these other items that I picked up. Is this the thing where if we step on the bugs, it makes noise and wakes him up? I'm assuming that's what that is. Seems like a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, I was right about one thing. They only seem to go down the edge that's closer to me. There needs to be a function to that curtain, other than purely cosmetic. Well, I'm out. Now, can I do absolutely anything in this other space? Well, I'll be damned. Is that the Hypnotoad? Nope. There we go.
A swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
Okay, so the bees don't like the light. Just making sure.
In the center of the pond, there was an enormous fat toad. Teku recognized him. It was the toad carved in the rock. With a little luck, he would let him pass by.
Yeah, I don't think I have a little luck right now. Yeah, that was kind of expected. I can't believe that actually did something. Okay, the toad is less than reasonable. So wait a minute, where does that go? Aha. I may have an idea.
A swarm of bees is coming after Teku. A swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
Alright, I think the fact that the bees follow you from off screen is enough of an indication that I am supposed to do something with those.
A swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
I'm starting to build an idea in my head,
A swarm of
but I need
bees
to
is
see if
coming after
something
Teku.
specific works. Weird Monster Hunter DLC? Yeah, you're telling me.
Chico Parca!
Damn it, Tiger. I knew you were going to say that. I was waiting for it. The moment bees got involved. Okay, let's just try going back to where we were before, on the other side of that. I just looked at how long I've been playing this. and feel like I should be much further in the game with putting that amount of time in. Okay, so those stayed lit. I'd have to play around these fire things a little bit more. Because at the moment, I'm not quite understanding them. Now, am I supposed to just like pop out and push him onto that? Because that seems like that'll hit me too. Or he'll just immediately catch me, because he's standing pretty close. Got him. That'll work for one of them. Is there a way that I could slow the other one down? I am so close. There's a big-ass ghastly outside. Are you implying I should do something? Okay, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Okay, no, you can't get back to the ladder in time for that. I wonder. So I have a couple of different ideas running through my mind right now. One of them involving this area, one of them involving a different area. Confirmed they don't like water.
A swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
I wonder why using the jar is an instant death. Why are the bees threatened by a jar?
A swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
Okay, so that angle doesn't work.
A swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
Yeah, he's not going to climb fast enough for that to work.
A swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
I'm going to try my other idea now. Though this will require some backtracking.
Matakopina. Macho Cuco?
You know what? Just this once. I think I will actually try looking this up. Oh, okay. So, I have been kind of off base this entire time. Okay, I think I got it. The puzzles are more complex than I was expecting them to be. Oh, shit, how old was that?
What the fuck is that?
I mean, that could be said about a lot of things in this game.
Isa tacha. Oh, Kobita. Wata kopina. Macho kuko? Kuka kondor na wapalta. Isa tacha.
Alright, so now we still need the coins.
Macho kuko? Kuka kondor na
To cross
wapalta.
over to the other side, the old lady asked Teku for 2 coins in exchange for the trip.
Okay, what all do I still have? Bird, a rock, a jar, and a rope. Okay, hold on. I just need to confirm something. I did it. Okay. It was difficult to tell whether that would actually lead anywhere. Okay, and what is that?
On the stone column blocking the road, there was a banner with symbols painted on the canvas. The only one that could be seen above the rock showed a leaf. Perhaps it was a clue.
Okay. Finally, a puzzle that's more my speed. Of course you would do the redeem.
Why would you do the redeem in such a precarious and precipitous moment as this? Precisely, Mr. Pillar. For all must bow before the elements of fire, water, and anyway. And what is the meaning of this? This lever is elevated beyond the reaches of my stubby little arms. Why may I not simply stack these items from the shelves or pull myself up on the shelves in order to reach? I can't reach! 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 What in the blazes? Why has the landscaper not taken care of the tentacle grass? One would have to be a maniac who resides in a mansion to tolerate such inconveniences.
I hope that suffices. Okay, so flame or not. Wait, is the moss still? Okay, the moss is not in the inventory anymore. That was just for that puzzle. Ah. Your sacrifice was not in vain. Really, that exact amount, huh? Also nice. You know, usually if you want your shot to do well, you don't hide it. I feel like I'm watching the Monty Python cartoons.
Mambalakong, chupita caca, chitipe, chipote. Ike, ochonaka, chalapuna, chulupuki.
He was a collector of strange objects. Teku could ask him about some of the things he was looking for.
Chalaku, chalaku, makechukutupu, peko. Ningo alpaca chocoma, y que tú, chupota. Chalaku, chalaku, makechukutupu, peko.
This guy did the adventure game equivalent of locking his keys in his car.
Mambalakong, chupita caca, chitipe, chipote.
It seemed like the collector needed some help getting the box open again.
Ah!
My main problem after... It's like you're listening to a Monster Hunter Village. Yeah, it does kind of have that quality to it, doesn't it? A lot of this is just me trying to figure out what exactly I'm supposed to do. Huh. Oh, what? Okay. Well, that answers my number one burning question of how do I get it to hold it? Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. That was made a little tougher than it had to be.
Ike ochonaka chalapuna chulupuki. Ah, ichome tekitika.
In exchange for the coin, the collector asked for a solitary red leaf, almost impossible to find.
But not quite impossible. Oh yeah, I'm definitely saving after doing all that shit. Now that I have that totem, I can go back to that one spot. Oh, pff, I thought you could jump through there. The spot with the toad, and then put the final totem in place there and see what happens. I'm just imagining this dude putting out his hand in his hand. Like, how scarred up is his other hand going to be from burns? Okay, what's the logic behind this, if any? Am I doing this shit out of order? I probably should have asked that way sooner. Wait a minute. I can't believe I've gone this far into this stream without thinking. Those dudes with the horns, can they swim? It's time to experiment. Right, here is what we're going to do. I'm going to shove him in the water and see if that does anything. Well, it did a thing. Ah. Oh. All right. They can't swim. That would have been good to know an hour ago. Okay, so maybe now, instead of leading the bees into those guys, I can lead them to those big-ass candle things. Torch. They're called torches. God. This game is having an effect on my brain, and I don't think it's a good
A
one.
swarm of bees is coming after Teku.
All right. Gotta go to bed. All right, good night. Okay, not quite what I wanted to do. You just hit the dispenser button on the beehive? Well, I guess the rabbit gets to be happy now.
Yoki tu. Macha macha. Piloita. Vaina paina chinga. Acalacrán. Guatecope. Mico papa chinchicate. Piloita. Paina paina chinga.
The bodyguard had managed to escape his captors, but had ended up getting trapped.
Mico papa chinchicate. Acalacrán. Guatecope. Yoki tu. Macha macha. Yoki tu. Macha
The
macha.
Watcher were going to sacrifice Yaka. He had to stop it. Before bidding farewell, the bodyguard gave Teku an amulet to show his gratitude. He told him it would bring him luck.
Piloita.
And the amulet is a key. I'm trying to think where I use that. You know, just to mention this now, I still have an unopened can of Cherry Coke next to me. So that'll at least tell you I'm invested in this. Have I seen anywhere that I could use a key? Actually, wait. I want to try a couple permutations with those statues again. Okay, what did that do? Oh no, the toad showered.
Underneath the corpulent Toad King was one of the coins Teku needed to use the boat.
One of them. Still going to need more.
palote a calacrán. Pacheco chaxa tomeku.
Palupo, kuspinyen pinopo.
Ia. Cacho por la canonin. La para chumpanato.
Hanumbo, mutacher paikun.
Urin un palote a calacrán. Pacheco chaxa tomeku.
Palupo, kuspinyen pinopo.
Ia. Cacho por la canonin. La para chumpanato.
Looks like I might end up needing fire, but if I have the fire, are they just gonna see it? Guess there's one way to find out. Adventure games are pretty much horrific trial and error the whole way. I mean, unless they make the puzzles relatively simple, they're pretty much horrific trial and error the whole way.
Palote a calacrán. Pacheco chaxa tomeku.
Palupo, kuspinyen pinopo.
Ia. Cacho por la canonin. La para chumpanato.
Hanumbo, mutacher paikun.
Choki, macaracuelle pute nalamandra.
No, tumote, bicapal, zopihuate.
Chapulín coque, macharacón que chuta po utacara.
Capichu, bucaboco, anacondo.
The Wakcha warrior described to her companion how she had caught that enormous fish and how she was planning to cook it for dinner.
Urin un palote a calacrán.
On the edge of the
Pacheco
window,
chaxa tomeku.
there were 3 deep notches that formed a triangle.
Palupo,
From the
kuspinyen
looks of it,
pinopo.
some object had to fit there. On the edge of the window, there were 3 deep notches that formed a triangle. From the looks of it,
Ia.
some object had to fit
Cacho por la
there.
canonin. La para chumpanato.
Hanumbo, mutacher paikun.
Choki, macaracuelle pute nalamandra.
No, tumote, bicapal, zopihuate.
Chapulín coque, macharacón que chuta po utacara.
Capichu, bucaboco, anaconda.
Okay. So the bird fits there. But what do we do with it? Because it's just a statue.
Urinun palote a calacrán. Pacheco chaxa tomeku.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh. Well. Time to go to work. Alright. I think I'm going to call it here. And I have a dilemma. They have credits at the main menu. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I like the style of this game. I like the presentation of this game. That said, I'm not a big adventure game person. And some of the puzzles followed a thread of logic that was way off from where I was trying to go. But I'm trying to keep in mind that, God, how can I phrase this? I'm trying to keep in mind how this game would be like for someone who's more geared toward this type of puzzle-solving adventure game than I would be. Because even though I was struggling at times, and struggling at times for extended periods of time, I didn't get, like, mad at the game. A lot of times it was just me overlooking something simple, or not taking a certain, like, logical leap that I should have. Or doing things out of order, that too. So with all of that in mind, I think I would still give this the coveted and much sought after SCXCR I Don't Hate This badge. Like, I'm actually tempted to keep going with this, like, in my own time, even though it's usually not the kind of thing that I would play. Anyway, probably doing Monster Hunter later this week with Zero, Blondie, and the gang. Beyond that, I really have no idea. Things are starting to get busier on a personal front, getting closer to the wedding. So it may end up being a total crapshoot when I'm able to do video or stream-wise. Just a heads up on that front. Anyway, let's see. I think Blondie is still going. Yes, he's on the Rogue Prince of Persia right now. So let's raid Blondie. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out and watching me stumble my way through this, or part of this. And I will see you around. Later.